Good morning and welcome back to the Delta News. I'm meteorologist Clay Smith checking in on your forecast for your Tuesday. Now Monday was quite warm. Look at this. Temperatures topped out at 77 in Greenwood, 75 in Greenville. Now we didn't break any records, but Greenwood, you got awfully close. Back in 1950 it was 81, but look at this. Back in 1950 it was 90 degrees here in Greenville in the middle of January. How can that be? Well, it must have been one heck of a warm snap, but for now, we're looking at much better. And as for precipitation, we had anywhere from a trace to about a quarter of an inch. So it wasn't a huge deal, but this cold front that moved through, giving us that chance of some severe weather, is now well into Alabama, Georgia, and along the East Coast. We're clearing out here across the Delta. Some of that green you're seeing is just radar returns. It's not actually precipitation. So we're looking good, but there was a couple of severe storms into eastern Mississippi, even one pretty strong tornado just northeast of Alabama that caused a lot of destruction. So anytime there's any kind of severe threat, it's always good to take it seriously because, again, it only takes one storm to uproot a lot of lives. So just be weather aware when that scenario happens. But fortunately for us, things are going to be clear today. Just some showers and a few thunderstorms into the Pine Belt region. But as for the rest of Mississippi, we're looking good, and temperatures are already starting to warm up. We're in the mid-50s from Cleveland to Clarksdale and to Tunica. Still a little cool into Greenwood and Kosciuszko. But again, we're going to continue to see these temperatures warming into the mid-60s, going to feel like spring again across the Delta. And as we track out the rest of your day, again, temperatures going to be in the 60s before falling back in the 50s a little bit later on. This low pressure along the Gulf Coast will continue to make some rain from Louisiana back into Florida and Georgia and even Alabama. But as for us, we're looking good. However, there's going to be a weak system that swings through tomorrow. Now, for our northern communities, you could see some rain. And along the Mississippi-Tennessee line, notice that blue could be a couple of flakes mixing in. Is it going to be a big deal? No. And will most of us see rain? Probably not, but if you're north of Highway 82, you have the best shot of seeing some light showers tomorrow morning. But by the afternoon, we start to see cooler and drier air settling back in, and temperatures really going to start to drop. So don't get too used to these 60s, because by Thursday morning, we're going to be waking up to freezing temperatures, widespread frost from Memphis down into Jackson, even into Alexandria. So again, it's going to be cold, and by Thursday afternoon, we're only going to top out in the mid-40s. So that's a big difference from the mid-70s we had on Monday. And as for our rainfall almanac, we're about at 2.41 inches. Still running a small deficit, but you know, I guarantee you we'll catch up in the next couple of weeks because we do look to be in an active pattern as we head towards February. And as for our temperature trend, well, we're coming down Wednesday into Thursday back to 46 before we rebound heading into the week. And so again, it's just going to be a couple of cold days, and then we'll have some warmth to go along as we head into the weekend. And as we look ahead, the pattern is trending to be a little bit warmer from Little Rock to Greenville down into Jackson, really the whole southeast. So if you like the warmer weather, we may be getting a little bit more of that. Not to say we won't have cold days, because we will. It is still winter, but it looks like we'll have more warm days to outnumber those colder days. And today's going to be one of them. Check this out, 68, a mix of sun and clouds, a perfect day to get outside, go for a walk. Just enjoy yourself because the weather's going to be nice. We're going to top out at 68 in Grenada, 69 in Chula, 63 in Clarksdale, and 64 in Cleveland. So again, you can't beat this for January. And as for tonight, it's going to be a little bit chilly, partly cloudy. And as we wake up, the coldest temperatures again will be in the northwestern Delta, Clarksdale, Charleston, Batesville, potentially in the 30s with mid to upper 40s elsewhere. And again, we could have a couple light showers tomorrow morning, but overall highs generally going to range anywhere from the mid to upper 40s north of Highway 82 to the low to mid 50s to the south. We're going to have partly to mostly cloudy skies with some gradual clearing in the evening hours. And again, a few light showers possible, but again, not going to be a huge deal. It's also going to be quite breezy. That's something to keep in mind. We could have wind gusts as high as 25 miles per hour tomorrow afternoon, and then Thursday into Friday, we're looking good. It is going to be a little bit cooler, but by this weekend, we warm into the 60s with another chance of rain Saturday.